Greetings everybody, this is Emily from Of Pages and Ink, and today I will be doing my book talk on Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. So, what this book is about is a girl named Karu who has not really the power of wishes, but in a way she does. She has this necklace bracelet thing with things called scoopies or scuppies that are like little wishes, and she can wish for things, and she has these because the people that she calls her family are these creatures called chimeras, which are like part human, part creature, part other creature. Like they're usually multiple creatures on one body. The man chimera thing that acts as kind of her father, his name is Brimstone. There's a snake woman named Issa and a couple other characters, and Brimstone is the owner of this shop where wishes are made in exchange for teeth. Animal teeth, human teeth, teeth. What is the deal with the teeth? Karu lives in Prague, and she's an art student, and her best friend is this tiny feisty puppeteer, and she goes on this errand for Brimstone that ultimately sets in motion this whole situation where she meets an angel thing called a seraph, and they fight, and she gets injured, and then she goes and she sees this other world. It's really actually hard to explain. Basically, they meet and it sets off this whole chain reaction of past events coming into present. There's this war between the Chimera and the Seraph, or the Angels, or whatever you want to call them, on their world. And yeah. So, done with that. Now talk about this. Like I said, there are parts in this that I really enjoyed and parts that I could care less about. Like, what I really enjoyed was Karu in Prague, with her friend going to art school, and I mean, even if the angel stayed, like, it just, the whole thing in Prague with I like that part, and she went to one class, or in a couple classes actually, and then we never saw it again because she was running around after Brimstone's doors were all burned. And the ending threw me for a loop. I was like, what? No, that can't happen. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but just so you know, the ending is like, what? Another part that I really actually kind of enjoyed was later in the book with flashback memories about a masquerade, but I'm a sucker for masquerades, so that's just me. For me, it wasn't too difficult to follow. I got confused sometimes, but there are times in it where the time skips. It goes back, it's in the present, it is in the present, but like the moment that you're reading happened before the previous chapter, and you're like, hold on, what? So that can throw people off. It kind of threw me off a little bit, but not too much. I feel like that was something that she could have avoided, Laini Taylor, the author, could have avoided in her work. Not saying it's bad, it's just it can confuse people and really turn them off. I wasn't confused, but it did kind of turn me off. I like the characters. I think her name is Zuana, her puppeteer friend, because she's this tiny feisty character, and I really wish we had seen more of her than just like in the beginning. I like the names a lot. Karu, Akiva, Zuana, Mick, the other angel names, Issa, Brimstone. I mean, those are kind of cool names. Cairo, her sister, or Kiro, or however you say it, Chiro. It's like 4 different ways of saying it. I love the names, and I do kind of like the world. It's not exactly entirely explained because their world is like this completely different world, and there's a portal to get there. but somehow there's a fallen angel who says that it's the heavens, and she's like, there's no heaven. He's like, then from the sky, what do you know? And something else said it was a layered world, or that's how they thought about it, and I'm like, what is the truth? What is this? I don't understand what this is. I don't understand how it works. Because there is Brimstone's shop is like on this other planet with 2 moons, and there are portals to the human world, and like there's different doors, but there's the one door, and there's like some magic involved. And the thing with the teeth isn't revealed to the very end, which is kind of irritating because the entire time he's like, Akiba tells Karu that the price of wishes is pain. And you're like, holy crap, what is he doing with his teeth? What is this? And then at the end it's revealed that he has like this resurrection business and he resurrects Chimera, and you're like, that could have been said before. Although I guess because in the process of revealing what Karu really is, kind of gets dulled by that. But I was just kind of like, this is unnecessary. Man, there's a lot that it's a good story, and I think the second one I heard is better, so I am looking forward to reading that. I probably won't buy it. I'll probably ask for it for like my birthday or Christmas. But I mean, it's a good story. It's cute. It's like that whole star-crossed lovers, enemies trying to make peace, or not trying to make, well, they are trying to make peace, but you know, enemies falling in love and then they're hoping for peace, but there's no peace in this. Like, it's a whole lot of backstory. Like, parts of this could be novellas or just side stories, because like the good second half is almost all backstory, almost, and you're just kind of like, I want to know what happens in the present. I don't particularly care about the past. I don't know, it's just, it jumps all over the place and the story's all over the place. Maybe that's my problem, is the story's all over the place. It's in the past, it's in the present, it's like another form of the present. You learn like everything at the very end, and you're just kind of like, some of this could have been told beforehand. And to me, the story is everywhere. And I would probably give this a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. So today, if you're wondering what all this catness is about, I'm Chimera for the video, so I'm a cat, and these are my weird paws. And then up here on my bookshelf I have a feather boa for the Chimera, because the Chimera are like all part animals, and then the white scarf is the angels. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick this over on my shelf, and that is done. That can be marked off my TBR, and now I will pick my next book. So here we go, moment of truth. If I can fit my gloved hand in there. Ready Player One! I guess it's next. So I will read that next. You will see that from me at some point in time. And that concludes this not nonsensical video, but this cat-tastic video. I'm just gonna go. Bye, everybody. When will the princess figure it out? She ain't worth saving.